Joining me now is Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut. His office obtained that jaw-dropping whistleblower memo I just mentioned, and he has also been leading tirelessly an ongoing investigation into the actions of federal immigration agents. Senator, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Whistleblowers are how we know about so much during this period of time, and we know about this memo thanks to a whistleblower coming to your office because of all of the work that you have done over the course of time. I just kind of gave a highlight of the outrageous nature of this memo, but tell us more about what is in this secret memo. What should people watching know about it?
What is really terrifying about this memo is not only that it directs agents to engage in blatantly unconstitutional action, but it is also from the acting director of ICE, Todd Lyon. The highest levels of ICE, in effect, are saying that agents should break down your door, ransack your home, terrify your children, arrest or detain you without a judicial warrant. Americans ought to be terrified as well as shocked. And it simply means that the law means nothing to these agents. We've seen it on the streets, but now we know that it is authorized at the highest level of ICE. This lawlessness is linked to the leaders like Kristi Noem and Todd Lyon. And I think it cries out for accountability. That's the reason why I'm continuing to pursue this investigation, which is indicative of a pattern. What we did in our investigation was we showed in a report about 24 American citizens who were dragged from their cars, brutally assaulted, detained for days, deprived of access to doctors or their lawyers, American citizens. And that report gave these whistleblowers the trust or credibility in our office to come forward with this shocking, hidden memorandum. And I give them a lot of credit for their courage.
They certainly deserve that. We wouldn't know about it without them. Sometimes I think we sound, people who talk publicly sound hyperbolic when they say this is the worst thing, it's unconstitutional. But I just wanted to ask you, you've spent your career defending the law, essentially, before you were elected to the Senate. You're still doing that today, but you were a U.S. attorney and the attorney general from the state of Connecticut. Just put into perspective the notion that ICE agents, could go up to a home and without a judicial warrant, just go into their home. How lawless is this assertion in this memo?
Jen, that's really a fundamental core question here, because I've worked over the years with state, local police, as well as federal agents, the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Administration. And there is an innate respect for the Constitution that a warrant, a judicial warrant from a judge, not just an administrative officer in a form that they call I-205, is necessary to arrest someone, break into their home if necessary, and it is based on probable cause. Agents honestly have come to me when I was a lawyer and said, we want to be sure we have enough to go to the judge. And that is generally the kind of respect for the law that is fundamental to our Constitution and the rule of law, and it makes those agents and police safer. Because think of it for a moment. You're in your apartment, and all of a sudden, masked, unidentified men, armed, are at your door, threatening to break it down and ransack your home. Some people would be inclined to resist. A warrant protects those individual agents as well as the people whose homes are approached. So arrests require these judicial warrants if they're to be done under these circumstances. And the pattern here is that we've seen, and we've documented in my report, that ICE is lawless and reckless, and it makes these communities and our nation less safe. It ought to be going back to enforcing the law and respecting the law.
Senator Richard Blumenthal, thank you so much for bringing this report to all of us. We really appreciate you being here tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.